second fight, Bellator 228 main card, again in the World Grand Prix for the featherweight division. You've got Daniel Weichel taking on Saul Rogers. And listen, do not sleep on this fight. Matt and I are going to disagree about this one because I think one of these fighters has a ton of potential, whereas the other one, while he's a great fighter, I just don't see his ceiling being as high. Matt, what can you tell us about a guy in Daniel Weichel who's only 34 years old and he's been fighting as a pro since 2002?
Experience. I mean, when you look, we went through his record. He's fought guys like Paul Daly, Dan Hardy, guys who are way bigger than him.
Dennis Seaver,
who, you know, he enjoys a Mexican supplement every now and then. But it's a really good fight. I don't think the winner of this is going to go all that far in the tournament, unfortunately. I just feel like there's so many other better matchups and better fighters out there in the tournament that I just don't see either one of these guys making it into that, like, Final Four championship contender. But that doesn't mean that it's not worth watching. It's one of those intriguing matchups because Daniel Weichel, he's been fighting for so long. He's good all around. And he's beaten two guys who are in this tournament already. He has wins over Emmanuel Sanchez and George Caracania. And you really can't overlook that. I mean, Emmanuel Sanchez is one of my favorites to win the whole thing. And if you have a winner over a guy like that, you're an established name.
I mean, if you look at Daniel Weichel's last two losses to Gyoti Yamauchi, who should be in this tournament.
He's very good.
If he was going to fight,
he
was going to fight at 45, it'd be awesome. But yeah, he's a lightweight. And then you also look at the fight before that, Patricio Pitbull, Bellator, Italy. And he also has another loss, Patricio Pitbull. He can't get over that hump, but who's to say he can't get over this one? But for Saul Rogers, this is a guy that I'm going to crown him as the people's champ from the Ultimate Fighter Season 22 because he had a win over Ryan Hall, a win over Marcin Rozek, and then he had visa issues to get to the finals against Artem Lobov. So the UFC just cut him, which was fair because he had to be in Vegas anyway. But still, Saul Rogers is really, really good. You look at his last loss, it was a random kind of almost like a fluke. He lost to a guy that was 11-8. And then his last fight, he beat Aiden Lee, who I was super, super high on from Cage Warriors. Had a loss to Dean Truman coming into that fight. But man, Aiden Lee, super, super grappler. I think Saul Rogers is going to win this fight. I think his ceiling's actually still really, really high. I can't discredit anything that Daniel Weichel's ever done. I just think Saul Rogers is another one of those dark horses like a Pedro Carvalho in this Grand Prix. I've got Rogers here.
I just feel like Daniel Weichel's fought people like Saul Rogers. Rogers never fought anyone like Weichel. So just, it's more of an experience factor. I feel like Weichel's going to win.
Matt's picking Weichel. I'm taking Rogers. Looking forward to this fight. Bellator 228 main card predictions here on Fight Night Picks. Let's get into it.